KCCI exclusive. Today I talked with Governor Reynolds about a variety of topics. New at 6, I asked her about the recent State House protests and her thoughts on the Black Lives Matter movement. Within the last 5 weeks, we've seen a number of protests and demonstrations and rallies. What have you learned about Black lives?
Well, I think we want to make sure that we're all treated fairly and that we all have the same opportunities, and that, we have a system that they believe treats everybody fairly. Everybody has the right to protest, and that's our First Amendment right, but there are peaceful protests, and then there are agitators who are completely hijacking the message, and that's unfortunate, because I believe that together, like we've done with Will, you really can accomplish a lot. And it starts with being able to sit around the table and have a conversation, find areas that you agree on, and take those steps to move the ball forward. And a great example of that was bringing both parties together at this table right here within 4 to 5 days to talk about how we could pass a piece of legislation that did exactly what I just said, to start to identify areas that we believe can make a difference and put those into law and move those forward.
A number of people, when they knew I was coming here to talk to you, we'd ask for questions. What would you like to hear from the governor? And there are a number of people who want to hear you say Black Lives Matter.
Well, of course, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. I can apply that to so many things that I've been focused on for a long, long time. But let's figure out how we can work together to really accomplish some big things and to continue to move this state forward. Really, I said, when I talked back to the Economic Recovery Task Force, that was one of the charges that I gave them, and I wanted to make sure that as we were looking at every single area, that an overlying piece of all of that was to make sure that we were reaching everybody and that everybody had the same opportunities.
You can see our full interview with Governor Reynolds this Sunday morning at 10:30 on KCCI 8 News Close Up.